Shannon Thigpen with Shine Yoga. Looking at cat tail pose today. It's really a nice stretch. You can do that from lying down. This is a posture that you may use for sleeping, a lot of us do. And it's cat tail because of that leg that's lengthened there. You could rest your head in your hands, or you could come up a little higher, so those are different variations. Make sure you keep your shoulders away from your ears, whether you're up on the forearm, or even if you're resting your head in your hands, you don't want to sink into it. You want to be nice and lengthened, having shoulder, hip, knee aligned. The top leg rests and anchors you, and the stretch comes as you bend the knee from the straightened leg, from the cattail, and pull that foot closer to you. You'll get a stretch in your quadricep, the front of the thigh, your hip, because you're lengthening that leg. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. It may not come that close, but if your quads are really flexible, you might not even feel much of a stretch, but most of you will. If you're a runner, this is a really nice stretch, or a walker, because those quads can get really tight. Or if you do things like boot camps and stuff like that, the quads get tight, so you want to stretch them out. It's a nice way to do it. Inhale, bend, and bring the leg closer. Good, and extend long. Then come up, nice and tall, and do it again because I'm going to have more lengthening. Again, you want to avoid sinking. Stay up nice and long, elbow under the shoulder. The elbow is aligned with the hip, hips are stacked, and the knee. Top leg resting. Then bend the knee, reach back, and perhaps you'll grab that foot and bring it closer, or ankle. Of course, you can use a strap here too. Another variation, extend the top leg. So by extending the top leg, you're going to get a stretch in the top leg as well. Come down, bend the knee, grab the foot, bring it closer, inhale, exhale, exhale, and release. And we'll do one from a nice lengthened position. Grab and bring it closer. Bring that leg closer. Breathe through your stretches. It's always beneficial if you are thinking about what it is that you're doing. You're going to get more out of the pose if you're actually focused on the muscle groups that you're working and not about your shopping list or where you need to be later in the day. Focus on your breathing and the muscle group, and you'll get a deeper stretch. And I actually am getting a stretch on the side of the torso underneath as well. Inhale and come up. Of course, you could, do a different stretch, but we'll save that for another day. Sit back, child's pose. So we'll transition to the other side. I love child's pose with my arms extended. I do that probably in a lot of videos because I love that. Inhale, and I know I've told you the story a bunch of times. I tell the same stories over and over. But I was not always flexible. I say it not to brag or boast, but to encourage you. Top leg. Some people, they were always fit, they were always into athletics. I probably could have been, but I was rebellious and didn't want to listen to anybody. So, and I had a lot of responsibilities. I helped take care of my younger siblings, and so I was needed at home. So I got away from sports, athletic things, and started doing really unhealthy things. And it wasn't until I had my children and after I had my children that I really started getting back into wellness after grade school and middle school had been a long time. Top leg, rest, bend the bottom, and bring that leg closer. Sit nice and tall. If you're up on that shoulder, you want to stay nice and tall. And the knee, keep it lengthening best you can. So on the other side, we did lie down first, right? Bend the knee, grab that foot or ankle, and bring it closer. Breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Relax it and come up. And we can extend the top leg when we do it. And then one side will likely be more challenging than the other side. The way I'm pulling on my foot, I'm actually stretching through the top of my foot as well. Inhaling and exhaling. Really being mindful of how much I'm lengthening through my upper body. Really being mindful of that. And coming back onto my stomach, lengthening through my spine, just putting a little Vanasana together. You know how we do it. Inhaling, exhaling, curling the toes, pushing back this time into a little down dog. You could go back into child's pose here instead of the down dog and come back down. If you're able, you can crisscross the legs and sit back to the first side, come down, or turn to your side, come down, top leg straight or bent, sitting up tall or resting in your hand, bending that bottom leg, knee, tail, bringing it closer. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Place that leg down. Bring that bottom leg in. Good cobra. Bring up your hands. Bring your arms out in front. Inhale, push back into down dog. Breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Come to a plank. Good breath. Nice. Push back. Another down dog. Just for good measure. Bring the knees down. Crisscross my legs or swing them around. Sit. Center of the mat. Come down. Or turn to your side to roll down. Hand resting in your head. You're sitting tall. Top leg resting. Bottom leg straight. Bend the knee. Bring that leg in. Good. Top leg can be straight. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And so again, that's a nice stretch for your quads, quadriceps, front of the thighs, for your hips or psoas muscles. Make sure you engage your core, and it will help you to be more flexible, have more stamina, better posture, less pain. I'm Shannon Thigpen. Just start where you are, do what you can. You have greatness inside of you, and I believe in you. Namaste.